guys, welcome to another episode of everybody's favorite Sunday stop on YouTube, Funkytown Collectibles. Here my brother Randall as always, my wife Virginia, we're rocking and rolling it. Today we have a special episode of Super 6. Didn't mess it up.
Proud of me, aren't you?
I know, right?
That's perfect.
Right? Thanks. So anyways, we have a Super 6 episode today. Today we're celebrating Women's Day here in Funkytown. Not International Women's Day like in the movie Deadpool, if you haven't seen it yet, for the more mature audiences. But more of a Women's Day here. We're going to take 6 of our collectibles that we have here, all featuring women. Before we get into that, just want to note we do have our Facebook page up and running. So if you haven't checked us out yet and you have a Facebook account, make sure you check us out. Just search Funkytown Collectibles. Easy to find. We're doing some cool things there. That makes 3 social media outlets we're on. Constantly spreading the Funko love. It's all about spreading the Funko love and getting more and more of you regular people turned into Funkomaniacs like us. Also, we're going to Disney World here, family vacation we're all looking forward to. After we come back, we're going in about a month. After we come back, we're going to be doing some new things here on YouTube. We're going to be having a newsreel, which I personally am really excited about. I'm sure the viewers are really excited about it because it's not going to involve me. It's going to be involving my wife and my brother. They're going to be doing this little newscast thing. It's going to be really cool with some releases, some news updates on some new stuff coming out. Going to be pretty dope. Also, I'm going to be doing a little, kind of our own little commercials and ads, I guess you could say is probably the best way to do it. Kind of like a beginner's collector's moments that's going to be popping up in our videos. Popping, that's pretty good, right? Because you have a lot of people that may be looking, going, you know, Jason, how do I start a Funko collection? Where do I go? You can get overwhelmed really easily with the thousands, sometimes it feels like millions of items out there. So we're going to be throwing those little videos in, helping out. So trying to reach out to all kinds of collectors across all kinds of spectrums. That's what our goal is this year. So today, to celebrate Women's Day, usually I start with my brother first, but today we're going to start with my wife, Virginia. So Virginia, why don't you go ahead and tell us what you got for us today?
Okay, so today I have 2 of my favorites here, and not necessarily the norm. We have Dr. Harley Quinn. She is the original identity of Harley Quinn. She was the psychiatrist to the Joker, and he warped her mind and made her all crazy and turned her into the Harley Quinn that we all know and love now. I really love her because she's a Pop in a Box exclusive and one of the first ones that we got, and she's like a really well done pop, and Pop in a Box is just an amazing service that y'all should all totally check out. Yeah,
to stop you real quick, quick plug, if you haven't checked them out, Pop in a Box is amazing. Them guys rock. It's one of really 3 places that here in Funkytown we shop online for. They always come out with exclusives. They have exclusive, no matter what you're a fan of, chances are they have an exclusive of it. So, sorry to interrupt you, go ahead.
And then for my other pop, I chose, instead of just one pop, this Spirit Halloween exclusive that just came out of the Sanderson Sisters Around the Cauldron. The Sanderson Sisters are my favorite villains from Hocus Pocus. And that is my all-time favorite Halloween movie. And I just really love the characters themselves, and then what Funko has been able to do and the advancements that they've done. I mean, you can look here on the display itself. Even the display looks like stonework, and their clothes is perfect to their costumes, and even down to the fact that Winifred has curly hair and Sarah has the blonde hair with the random braids in it. I mean, it's absolutely perfect, and I'm just totally in love with it.
That's really cool. Amok, right?
Yes, that's Sarah to a T.
It's one of the earlier Disney movies too, with Hocus Pocus. We don't see a whole lot of stuff coming out of Disney here lately around that type of movie or framework, so to speak. Getting all technical now. My technical guy over here is shaking his head now. He loves it. But it's a really good movie, older movie, but definitely for Halloween.
Definitely the best for Halloween.
Right, it gets no better to me than Hocus Pocus.
Right.
Right up there with Nightmare Before Christmas, but that's for a whole nother episode. All right, that's really cool too, Pops. Dr. Harley Quinn is really cool too. Just to add something to it, DC Universe is coming out with the Harley Quinn animated series.
Oh, true.
Some people are looking forward to it, some people are not. Don't really know how we feel about it. But I'm sure our friends over at Triangle of Truth can definitely do once they get into the reviews on animated series and stuff like that. They give really dope reviews. Their reviews are awesome. They're rocking at IGTV. Send them a shout over there at Triangle of Truth on Instagram and ask them what they think about the new Harley Quinn series coming out, starring Kelly, I'm going to butcher your last name, Cuoco, as the voice of Harley Quinn.
Who was the one of the leading stars in The Big Bang Theory.
That's what more people would know about.
Yeah.
And since she's out of work now that The Big Bang Theory's over with, it's probably good for her.
Exactly.
All right, Randall, so I'm going to pass it over to you now and see what you got for us here on Women's Day.
I guess I'll start first with Void here from The Incredibles. I don't really know anything about her. She didn't really explain anything in the movie. Number one, I like it because it was kind of one of the first action posing pops that we got. I like her powers, able to create portals and move people and objects, inanimate objects through portals. She played a really big role in the movie. Plus, like I said, the pop looks amazing, so that's why I picked her.
And she walks too, right?
Yes.
So would you say then that she is a Void walker?
Oh,
sure.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Like that, huh?
Next one, I'll go with Rosie the Riveter. Any chance I have to pick any of the history pops from American history, I'll pick them because we as a country wouldn't be where we are without them. She's not really, the true identity of her is really unknown. There's arguments out there about 5 different women that could be Rosie the Riveter. There's people that say all women that worked during World War II was Rosie the Riveter. I could care less about any of that, but I just like her because she was a cultural icon during that time because World War II, all able-bodied men had to go fight for the country. And if it wasn't for the women working, then nothing would have survived. She worked in the aviation field. Then she became, like I said, a cultural icon for recruitment for women in the workforce, especially for stuff that was mostly men's jobs, like factories and stuff like that. So, like I said, anytime I have a chance to pick an American history pop, I'm going to pick them.
Right, plus you can't really celebrate a Woman's Day without having, in my opinion, one of the most iconic female figures in history of this great nation that we are today. Keeping it great, rocking it, Rosie the Riveter.
Very true.
No doubt. I mean, it's like, if you would say that she's like the matron of America, is basically what I would say.
Yeah,
No
I agree.
doubt. That's really 2 good pops. Void's really cool too in The Incredibles. Hopefully they use her again. They continue to make Incredibles movies. Both of my sons, your nephews, your sons, they love The Incredibles. They always want to be in for Halloween. They always run around here saying they're Dash. They used to say they were Sonic before they were introduced to The Incredibles. Now they're always Dash. So really cool. Really 2 cool pops there. I really like it. So
there's not really that much difference between the 2. I'm just saying. Sonic and Dash have the same power.
one's human, one's an animal.
Okay, but they have the same power.
You saw how it worked out when they tried to give Sonic human abilities, or human-like looking like that.
I
They
know.
had to redo it. They butchered the whole movie.
Okay.
All right, so now moving on, what I'm going to go to, I have 2 women for you today. 2, I guess you could say, I went more of a royalty walk for you guys here. I'm going to start with Wonder Woman here, a.k.a. Diana Prince. For as far as the pop goes, this is part of the Jim Lee Deluxe line. And in my opinion, it doesn't get any better looking in the Jim Lee Deluxe line than this Wonder Woman Deluxe and the Superman Deluxe that we have over on the shelf. The way that they went about making these pops, the detail they put in them, you can actually see her lasso of truth. Sooner or later, one of our grails, I know people define grails as different things. One of my personal grails, and I think my wife and even my brother here would share it, I know there's a Wonder Woman out there on her invisible jet. I would love to have her invisible jet. She played an intricate role in Justice League, the movie. She's coming out with Wonder Woman 1984. A lot of people are looking forward to it. I am approaching it cautiously, I guess you could say is the best way. I wasn't a fan at all of the original Wonder Woman movie. Every single action scene that was in the original Wonder Woman movie, you saw in the trailers. I think Gal Gadot, sorry if I'm on a roll here with butchering last names, I think she's the perfect pick for Wonder Woman. I think they have money with her being Wonder Woman. And if they continue to use that character like they did in Justice League, Wonder Woman will be a mainstay in the DC movie universe for a very long time.
I can agree with that.
You're actually
I
agreeing?
know, it's a shock. I'm agreeing with you on something.
Funkomaniacs, I'm glad we filmed this inside because right now, someone, somewhere, just got struck by lightning. Because the resident main woman of Funkytown agreed with us on Women's Day.
I know.
We're getting scared. Moving on to my other part of royalty, I have Queen Cersei Lannister on the Iron Throne. To talk about Game of Thrones, don't really know how I want to talk here. There's many ways I could go. Cersei Lannister, I'm not really big on the books. I personally don't read unless there's pictures involved. I know.
Cliff Notes.
Cliff Notes, yeah, Cliff Notes version. Or comics or pictures. Reading books just, not for me. So, according to what I know of her in the show, so you book nerds, please don't crucify me here. What I know of her in the show, the Game of Thrones TV series would not be where it is today or the awards they won today without the Lannister family being part of it. You can note that, you can write it on a tablet, you can engrave it in wood or do whatever you want. That's the truth, whether you like to admit it or whether you hate it. That's just the way it is. The truth's not always pretty, but that's the way it is. Cersei Lannister, in my opinion, was the matron of the Lannister family. They talk a little bit about the mother of the Lannisters, but they don't really bring it in. She was the ultimate villain or villainess. Sorry, Woman's Day. She was the ultimate villainess, in my opinion, that all people should look at on the way a villainess should act in any kind of movie or TV series. There was times to where you ultimately despised her and people said her name. You wanted to spit on your dog, slap your cat, and kick your rabbit. There was other times when you're looking at her and there's stuff that happens in the show to where you actually feel bad for this woman and you understand what she's going through and you kind of feel for her a little bit. Unfortunately, I think Game of Thrones has ended long enough that it's safe for me to say this. If not, though, in order to stop all of the comment and hate, spoiler alert, she really ended up at the end of the series being actually better than Daenerys Targaryen to me. Dany took a dark turn. I know you don't like that.
No.
I know. But it's all about the Lannister. It's all about the Golden Lions.
Yeah.
But if you go back and you actually watch that, bro, I'm trying to tell you, the way she died in Jaime's arms, whether they were brother, sister, whether you agreed with any of that, the way that she actually got the love and they actually were able to die together was a whole lot better than Dany just snapping, better than Thanos did, and burning all of King's Landing.
I have no comment. Well, video's too long for that.
Video's too long for that? So anyways, Cersei Lannister wraps it up. Queen Cersei, she sat on the throne for a very long time. She watched all of her kids die. Really tragic villainous, tragic story, but to me, from pop-wise, she speaks to me as a character, and a character that I won't say relate to. I don't have the loss that she did or experience the feelings of love. Aww. Like she did for her brother. But to me, it's an awesome pop, and she's an awesome character in the show.
I totally agree that she was an awesome character. You can't have a good series without having a good villain.
Right.
And she was a great villain.
So, unless y'all have anything to add?
No.
No? All right, Funkomaniacs, that wraps it up today for an episode of Super 6. Thanks again for coming to us here in Funkytown. Thanks for allowing us as a group to come into your home. Thanks for sharing us with your family, your dogs, your parakeets, your goldfish, whole 9 yards. Continue to show the love. Make sure you check us out on Instagram. Jedi Wizard here on Instagram, rocking it back out. Took a little bit of a hiatus, but we're back now, and we're a bigger stone, rocking it better than what we were rocking it before. Like that? Also, check it out on Facebook. I'm just experimenting with Facebook, so please don't crucify, but got a lot of good things going on. Hey, our friends over at Triangle of Truth, we recently had them on a featured video, so check that video out. Really good people, really great people. Make sure you give them a shout over on Instagram. You have anything else you want to add?
Nope.
You have anything else you want to add?
No.
All right, cool. So once again, thanks for coming out, and we'll see you next time. Love you guys. Peace out.
Bye.
Hi everybody, I hope you enjoyed our video today. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you also hit that little bell so you get notified whenever we post new content. And that's all we really have here for Funkytown today, so amok.